I fell in love with the culture of healthcare. The quick pace of it, the professionalism of it, caring for people, and knowing that you needed an exceptional knowledge base and you need to be a lifelong learner. I always thought I would go into business. I just wanted to go to work in Manhattan. And then over time, I became very bored with that idea. And I thought, well, let me try nursing.
She was going to make some enormous mark on this world. I'm glad it was nursing. I'm glad for us. I'm glad for Northwell. The first thing that I saw was how she handled COVID. And she had really run our public health response. Not only did she set it up, but she was there 10 hours a day. I think she's an incredibly strong leader.
She taught us from our first day going forward to not be afraid to take the initiative and to take the first step, because there's always going to be a first.
Well, I never felt like I was blazing a trail. I was just doing my own trail. I was never looking for the next job, just more knowledge. And spent 25, 30 years from staff nurse all the way up to director, vice president of emergency services. At that point, I finished my PhD and I was just finishing my MBA. And I thought, all right, now what will I do with all this stuff?
Kathy's a builder. It's not about the moment. It's about where you're going.
I was asked to be the Chief Learning Officer at Northwell Health. Mike Dowling created that role for healthcare. I was the first Chief Learning Officer in healthcare. I had no idea what those people did.
And I remember handing her a document I had written and said, this is the idea. Now take it and make it into something special.
I knew we had to think about a different way of educating and training our clinicians. And I did some research and met one of the founders of JetBlue, Mike Borgia, and he was the top gun in the Navy. And I asked him, how do you train fighter pilots? And he told me, in a simulator.
In designing the Patient Safety Institute, the technologies that they embraced early on are expanding into other industries to learn best practices and then apply that to the nursing school. That was transformative.
I think Kathy knows how to go fast without breaking things. And that's one of the things I really admire about her. And I saw her do it at Hofstra, where she had a lot of vision for change.
Kathy is never a person that's going to say, don't try. Kathy is somebody that's going to say, let's look at the innovation.
We get case studies and we go and we research it and we come out and we present these learning objectives and teach it back to our peers. You can't find that elsewhere, and that's what makes Hofstra so special.
Having a first-rate nursing school for undergraduates right here on Long Island, it's going to have a huge impact. And that building is going to be filled with, state-of-the-art equipment. It's going to be a great way to recruit.
Day one, they came in with all these blueprints of this building. Getting to watch it kind of come to life is incredible. We're going to have state-of-the-art classrooms with simulation patients. We're also going to have a whole operating room simulation.
You just can't stand back and say, we're going to have a nursing shortage and not do anything. We got to create the pipeline for new nurses to get into the field, and that's what we're doing. So I look upon this as an opportunity for us to do things more creatively than we've ever done before.
I was told, I think by Michael Dowling, that you never ask Kathy to do something
If you don't want it done.
Because she will just go do it.
When we came into the school, we just thought, oh, we're going to be nurses. That's all we're going to be. We all love the profession, but she opened our eyes to see that there is so much more that we could do with nursing and that we can be educators, we can be management, all things that just come from having a degree in nursing.
As I look back, no regrets. Wouldn't have done it any differently. Never knew what the outcome was going to be, but that was okay. I loved doing it.
I think she did it all because nobody ever told her you can't do it all.